Today's topic is going to be political violence. The Reich wing, yes, I said Reich, loves to talk a lot of shit about how the left is violent. Elon Mussolini himself, upon learning of the shootings of Minnesota politicians, unironically posted about how extremely violent we are. That's rich, coming from a drug-addicted deadbeat dad who got into a fucking fistfight in the White House and was subsequently told he was no longer welcome there. But I digress. So first I'm going to talk about the Minnesota assassinations. Not even half an hour after the assassinations went down, right-wing apologists in loser denial, backed by the Russian bot farm propaganda machine, were out in full force on social media and in the comment sections talking about how this guy was a liberal who was executing Democrats who had voted with Republicans. The only shred of proof that they had at the time was the alleged shooter was somehow appointed by Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to some committee. Remember the Trump cultist who allegedly tried to shoot the president? MAGA shut the fuck up real quick when the political leanings were front page news. Isn't it just fucking typical of triggered conservative snowflakes to make all these accusations whilst simultaneously ignoring the history of MAGA douchebags paddling a red MAGA douche canoe across the MAGA douche lagoon? I mean, they cry about perverts and pedos, but systematically ignore the numerous Republican politicians and conservative authority figures who are catching charges for child porn and trafficking kids. They cry about left-wing violence because one time some Antifa dude set something on fire, but they'll get down on their knees to slurp the smegma off the taint of January 6th insurrectionists. I could go on and on, but I think everybody gets the message. Except MAGA, who have the comprehensive skills of a lemming. I was alive in an era where Republicans loved America, where they didn't simp for terrorists, and they didn't embrace a petty tyrant who wants to be king for life. And it's fucking weird to watch them scrambling to cover for a domestic terrorist.